What's up, everyone? You tuned in to Unchained TV. How many of you out there are working bull jobs and you know it? I think the worst part about it is knowing it. Knowing that you really don't have to be there at all because there's not much work. So apparently, since everything's automated, automation has made it to where there's just not much to do. There's not much to do anymore. But they still want people to come to work for nothing. And it's like you working, but you get done in an hour or two. You get done in an hour or two to where you have to ask your boss, what else can I do? Is there anything else that I can do? And I feel like I don't think employees are supposed to be asking their bosses if there's anything else that they can do, because it used to be like when you worked, it would take like the whole day for you to finish your tasks. But now these days, it seems like it takes only a couple hours when you finish it, and then there's literally nothing else for you to do. But they want to keep you there for 8 hours, so you got 6 more hours to go, and it's boring, man. Damn, ain't it boring? It's boring. It's gotten to the point where, like, man, it's really it's so unhealthy, man. Like it's really eating away at me inside, because I feel like I'm stuck there when I can be out doing something else and getting other things done that I need to get done. But instead, I'm trapped in a workplace. And BS jobs it's pointless, man. They have so many employees that I don't even matter. Like I'm not needed. I don't need to be there at all. I'm pretty much standing around most of the day. And when I run out of work or I finish my tasks early, they get upset at me because they see me standing around. And I hate when they see me standing around. I hate standing around myself. But I mean, it's supposed to be a job, man. A job is supposed to have work for the person to do. It's not, this don't even feel like a job because there's nothing to do. You know, but I'm getting paid for doing nothing. And some people be like, "Oh man, that's an easy job." It sounds like it, don't it? But it's not. It's a BS job. You have to pretend to work. You have to pretend that you're doing something. You have to pretend that you're busy. This is what it is, man. In today's society, people are literally, and I know there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us out here dealing with it. We have to pretend that we're busy. We have to look busy in front of our bosses, because if we don't look busy in front of our bosses, they'll fire us. But it's so hard because there's nothing to do. It's like torture. And I think they know that. I think all bosses and corporations know what y'all know what y'all doing. You know what you're doing. And then you see how frustrated we get when we get our work done and we stand around and there's nothing to do. Like I said, man, like my other video, just send them home. Send us home. But they don't even want to do that. Like, this is like a form of torture, man. And I admire and commend all those out there who work these jobs, these dead end jobs, for dozens and dozens of years. That's crazy that y'all can do that, man. I just don't have the tolerance for this anymore. I don't have the tolerance. Like, my performance is going down. I mean, downhill. It's like they're making me lazy. I used to be a real good worker back in the day, man. I used to work fast, real accurate, everything. I can't even do it like I used to no more. It's like, because like I said, because it's like being tortured. Like, my performances have fallen greatly. And I'm only 33. So I'm like, yeah, it's not even supposed to be like this. It's really not supposed to be like this. I feel like, and I asked people this question before. I'm like, y'all, man, I feel like we built America, right? Like it should already be done. And as far as the jobs go today, like what are we working for? What are we doing? Like sometimes we feel like we're doing work that doesn't even matter, or it doesn't even matter to the companies. Like what are we working for? It's not helping. It's not helping progress the society. It's not helping progress the companies. It's not doing any of that. Like we are. I literally feel like we are all working for nothing. We are though. Like I said, this matrix, the system, pointless. It's meaningless. It's meaningless for me to go to work every day because there's literally nothing to do. Every time I go into work, there's nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nah, man, this system is not for me. This is not for me, man. I'm not about to sit up here and put a bullet in my head though to get out of it. No, I'm gonna get out of it. So I came up with this idea. I was talking to my girl, I was telling her, she was just like, yeah, but you got to make the money. And I'm telling, I'm like, see, that's the thing though. We don't have to make money. We don't have to. Like people've been here long before money was invented. I feel like people were a lot more happier and successful living off the land rather than being used and taken advantage of by other people who are in higher powers and high authority. You can easily see it. It's all around us. You see people look down, man, and just empty and just sad and just drained emotionally, spiritually, everything. And I'm telling her, like, yeah, I have another idea. And she's like, well, what do you suggest? And I'm like, well, we can just save up. We already halfway there, so might as well just continue saving it up. We go out and buy this piece of land, and we build our home on it, and we survive off the land, and then we get our resources for free. And she's like, okay, that's a good idea. All right, well, I'll help you build the cabin. And she wants to help me build the cabin. So I'm like, okay, cool. So this is the plan. This is what we're gonna do. We are getting off the grid. We are getting off the grid. This is pointless. Everything in this system is pointless. I hate it. I hate how they running. I hate how they run it. I hate how they doing and running the people. I just hate it. I can't sit here and stomach it. I can't because I'm gonna end up going insane to where I'm gonna be one of those people who goes out on a shooting spree, and I don't want to do that. I feel like this is not my path to be living in this system, man. My path is to be out in the wilderness. I was out there for an entire year. I don't know why I came back, but it was a test to see if I could actually live out on off the land by myself, and I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. I'm gonna just go back to it, and I'm gonna just stay there. The system, I don't want no part of this. This is torture. Everybody's being tortured every day. And people think it's cool. People think it's alright. This ain't alright. What's cool about this? What is cool about people snapping and going crazy because the system is pushing them to that? Ain't nothing cool about it at all. But yeah, man, I got a good woman. If she likes my ideas, she wants to run with it, I'm cool with that. But yeah, I know how a lot of people out here feel about these BS jobs, these dead end jobs, man. I know how it make y'all feel. Man, the pain. just standing around bored, getting all your work done, and you have nothing else to do. Then they want to complain about you standing around when you can tell them the truth. Like I'm gonna just tell them like, yo, y'all don't have anything for me to do. I'm literally here for no reason. Like, well, I'm here for a reason, but I'm here when I don't have to be. Like, y'all don't need me for this day, but y'all still trying to keep me around. And every task that you give me, I finish it. Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it. And y'all don't have nothing else for me to do. And it's all, man, I can't stand working for people. We rather work for ourselves, and that's what we gonna do. For y'all, if y'all want to do the same, y'all want to lead a system without suicide, just get off the grid and try it out. Yeah, if you want, try it out first. Like, give yourself a test run. Give yourself maybe a couple days or maybe even a week. Like, test it out. Go off the grid and see if you can make it. Like, test it out. And if you like it, work on it. Because just talking about living off the grid is not good enough. Like, you have to literally take action to go live off the grid. And I will admit, man, I was a lot more happier off the grid than coming back into the system. This system has done nothing for me. All it does is take, and take. It's not for me. This is nah, man, I can't do it. Can't do it. This system can kick rocks. But yeah, this is the plan. This is what we're gonna do. I want to bring my girl on here on YouTube. She's like me, you know. She thinks the same things like I do. Like it's crazy, man. It's like the female version of me. But I want her to do videos with me, but she don't want to do them. And I always tell her like you could offer so much to tell these people. Like you be talking like me in some things in some ways, and you could be telling these people the same. I'll be trying to pull her and collab with me on YouTube. She don't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. You don't have to do it. And I'm not gonna force anything on her. No, I love her. I'm not gonna force her to do something she don't want to do. But yeah, man, we're getting off the grid. We're gonna go buy our piece of land. We're gonna build our cabin on it, and we're just gonna survive off the earth's resources. We're gonna survive off the land. We're gonna have our own seeds. We're gonna grow our own food. We're gonna hunt our own food. We're gonna live like human beings were originally supposed to live. And I don't see no problem with that. This is Unchained TV. The Heavenly Father is always the truth. And if you too, you want to go live off the grid, make sure you stack some paper up to buy the supplies that you need, to buy the food seeds that you need, to buy everything that you need when you go off the grid. And you be safe out there, y'all. Be safe. I love you all. Baruch Shai. Out.